across the net wide. Grieve will fire it back down, around behind the net. Ryan Rancier gives chase. Zach Sylvester up to Shaler Shabata. Shabata will chip it across to Fisher. Fisher gloves it down, and that will be a glove pass. That's a good call right there. Oh man, Zach Mackay not impressed. Zach Mackay is having a hard time believing that call, but he'll have to skate away and expect that those calls won't go against you in a triple overtime scenario. The refs don't want to butcher it. The refs want to call as clean of a game as possible. Sometimes you're going to miss stuff, but they did not miss that one there. Face-off is a little bit more scrambly in this triple overtime period, as this one will be played, and it will be down to Morgan Grieve. Grieve will carry the puck in his own zone. He'll go across, give it to his partner Lonsberry. Lonsberry's shifted a little bit more in the later going of this game. Not a miss pass to Rancier, and icing on the Canadians, pardon me. And we will take a break once again, thanks to my sponsors, Lake City Coach and Cornerstone Call. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. To the left of David Rupp, worked out by Zach Bendel. Negative numbers the Canadians' way as we'll go around the zone. Kugli out of there for the puck. He's not going to do much as Soretsky gets the puck for the Bisons. He works it up. This is no number against Soretsky, but now it is Klein. Klein fires, scores! The Bisons win the NEAJBHL championship. 4 games to 1 on the top of the St. Paul Canadians. Kate Spencer is down. Kate Spencer is injured. This will cost the Bisons the provincial championship, as the Bisons will celebrate the Canadians defeated, and Kate Spencer down in injury, a freak injury the last second as they went to celebrate. 11:58 left in triple overtime. The Canadians are eliminated, and Kate Spencer is in a lot of pain, hopping and hollering. And now the Bisons see their injured teammate. This may be a scary moment for the Bisons. They're hugging their coaches, the linesman, or the ref over to see the injured Kate Spencer. This is not a good thing.
Bevo, and it's a 3-2 game again.
Well, you said Bevo's line's been dangerous all night, and in the season he almost had a point per game. That's a really good prediction. Well, the boys are fired up on both benches, both coaches clapping their hands as the players took the ice. Tyson, the call's all yours here for the overtime.
Burak against Boisvert. Boisvert is able to scramble it, but Burak pretty much gets the win. Boisvert will chip it in, and of course your man Boisvert hot on the puck. He gets the shot, first shot of overtime on Devin Allen. Allen is the goaltender that lost the overtime to the Cold Lake Ice in game 2. Boisvert gets, actually that's Shane Whitney getting robbed. Shot, scramble in front of the net, and it'll be back to the point. Austin Power able to keep it in. Shot from Denny Quintal, it'll be a weak one, but it'll find the back behind the net, and the St. Paul Canadians pick it up. Now my man, Dyson Roy, for the St. Paul Canadians will find it in the neutral zone, turned over to Austin Power. And we go down, back behind the Cold Lake Ice net for this, well, what is the opening minute over overtime. Ray Howard unable to tip it through. He'll get it up to Jonah Henderson. Now you got the Kuflick line out. They, well, have a goal in this one as well. So Kuflick and Boisvert's line have been effective in this one. As the camera goes blank for a second, pardon us, we have had difficulties with that all night. Jonah Henderson in the offensive end. Head juke, fires the puck on net, did Jake Bartman. But that one goes off the blocker into the corner from Devin Allen, and it's back around the boards. Bartman will once again fire, scores! From the point of half, black clap, and the Cold Lake Ice force Game 6 at Imperial Place on Saturday night. I don't think there's any predicting that. Devin Allen once again fooled on a slap shot from the point, a stunner for the St. Paul Canadians. We're going to Game 6 in Cold Lake Saturday night. Okay. Take a breath, 7:54 to go. I have yet to see this kind of game. You know what, maybe that Lloydminster Killam overtime game that went to double OT, I believe it was. Maybe that game was just as intense as this. Maybe we'll see double overtime here. I feel there's an impasse in scoring like there was in the first period. And this first overtime has been absolutely marvelous. Curtis Gullickson will fire it across. The St. Paul Canadians have had more than their fair share of chances this overtime period. I'll give them credit, as I will give the Cold Lake Ice credit for keeping it out of the back of the net. Both teams playing fantastic all the way through. St. Paul battles back from 5-3. Cold Lake did 2 goals, but they ended up going up 4-3. So it has just been a game of chances and game of finishing, and now it's all about finishing one more. 7:25 remains. The face-off to the right of Michael Davis. Both goalies, I'd love to see the shots. They face a lot of action tonight. Both guys just got to be absolutely exhausted, as am I, but I have not played a solid 73 minutes of hockey in Game 6 after 5 grueling games. Tyrell Bork gets to Alex Savage back onto his stick. Bork will go to Lonsberry, and now we'll have Ethan LaRock covered around for the Cold Lake ice. Donovan Bebo leaves it there for LaRock, who fires it into the crease, and Jean-Guy Beauvais, desperate chances. Alex Savage, he's the best defenseman for the Canadians for a reason, gets it done. Shot in front, Bebo scores! Game over! We are going to Game 7! 6:59 left in that overtime period. And it's over. 6-5 final for the Cold Lake Ice. I can't even breathe. I said I wanted Game 7. We got it. Donovan Bebo, the line that's looked most dangerous. Oh, tap those sticks. Wow, what a finish. What a finish. We're going to Game 7, 5 o'clock. Sunday afternoon, tomorrow, at the Clancy Richard Arena, where the live stream started in Game 2. We go all the way to Game 7. I don't think you could have predicted this. Wow, what an absolute bonkers finish. St. Paul goes the gutty effort to tie it, 5-5, go to overtime. We take 13 minutes and 1 second, a mad scramble in front of Michael Davis to decide it, and for the second game in a row, the Cold Lake Ice pull off an overtime victory, and we are headed back to St. Paul for a change. Feehan will go across to Donovan Bebo. It's up into the Canadian zone. Bebo back, shoots it across. Buckner can't get it in the slot. It's back to Jake Bartman. He fires one deflected, but this time it doesn't find the back of the net like in Game 5. Back the other way, Ori Wood, fans on the shot, but that may work in his favor. Zach Bendel cuts back in. He's got a wide open drive to the net. He will pass it off to Braden Burak. Burak hesitates, goes. He's got Sheeler chasing him. Shot twice, shot 3 times. Oh, what a chance for Braden Burak. Bailey Lonsberry chips it back into the far corner in the Cold Lake zone. Austin Power up the boards. It's up to Braden Burak. Oh man, I can't even make a word when I say Braden Burak's name. Austin Power up the boards along to Donovan Bebo. Evan Feehan, the legs are pumping faster than they have all game for both sides. Bailey Lonsberry up the boards to Tyrell Bork. A change for the Canadians. It's Burak off and Cardinal Jackson on. So it's Bork, Gagne in. Cardinal Jackson, the de facto second line this game. It's up the boards, and Shane Whitney gives chase for the Cold Lake Ice. It's Whitney, Howitt, and Beauvais, the original second line or third line or whatever you want to call it for Cold Lake Ice this game. They don't really have lines other than a distinct grinding line in Bryce Schulteis, Curtis Gullickson, and Ethan Rock. Shane Whitney battles there, takes a hard hit and falls down and race for the puck. Aaron Gagne takes a seat and into the boards. Howitt gives and goes to Jean-Guy Beauvais, who's cutting up the ice. He's stopped back. 18 minutes exactly to go in this overtime period. And it's turned around and the St. Paul Canadiens shoot. Glove save, Nelson Sheeler. End to end, we go in overtime. And if you got it, it's a 3-2 game for the Oilers. It don't matter, it's 3-3 here. That's what we've got to focus on now. Jonah Henderson against Kyle Crawford in the face-off dot. A shot on net by Sean Green. Jake Bartman fires it up, and Scott Thackeray goes across to Jonah Henderson. It's Savage and Bailey Lonsberry back for the St. Paul Canadiens. Henderson can't win the battle against Savage. The puck will go back into the corner. It's battling out. It's Henderson there for Cold Lake. Stephen Kuflick shoots. Scores! Stephen Kuflick over deflection. The Cold Lake Ice complete the upset. They will go to Wainwright to face the Wainwright Bisons. Devin Allen, for a third straight game in overtime, gets beat on a bad bounce. And the Cold Lake Ice do the absolute improbable and end the St. Paul Canadian season in overtime. I don't think you could possibly at all count that as a possibility in that overtime. But the Cold Lake Ice do it again. Somehow, some way.